Explore the world.
The mysterious Rottweiler Pitbull mix. The Rottweiler Pitbull mix, or commonly known as the Pitweiler, is an incredibly strong and loyal companion. With his high energy and intelligence, this is definitely a hybrid dog which will keep you on your toes. He loves being active and thrives when he has a job due to. He is suited to most families if they have the time and experience he deserves. They are instinctively loyal and loving. You can thank both of his parents for those qualities. The silliness from the Rottie and the zest for life from the Pitbull makes this hybrid dog a character of foolishness and folly. You will never have a dull moment. Both friendly and aloof, let's find out more about this hybrid mix. Number 1, Pitbull Rottweiler Mix Facts. Breed type, mixes and more. Purpose, companion, suitable for most families with experience of large and powerful dogs. Size, 18-25 to the withers, and females are generally smaller, weight between 40 to 100 pounds, females are generally smaller, lifespan, 12 to 15 years, color variations, chocolate, brown, black, speckled, golden, white, blue, merle and brindle. Temperament, affectionate, loyal, obedient, trainable, intelligent but can carry the aloofness from the Rottweiler. Activity levels, high, upwards of 60 minutes each day. Daily food consumption, between 1,000 to 2,000 calories per day. Known health issues, hip and elbow dysplasia, cataracts, bloat, gastric torsion/GDV, Addison's disease, von Willebrand's disease and aortic stenosis. Number 2, what is a Pitweiler? A well-socialized and trained Rottweiler and Pitbull mix can be incredibly loving, loyal and affectionate. They are super energetic and will definitely keep you on your toes. See Instagram. The Rottweiler Pitbull mix is not a purebred dog but as a result of mating a purebred Rottweiler with a Pitbull Terrier. This is a stocky, muscular dog and often finds its way into homes to be their protector, that is guard dog. Some say they are an intimidating dog, but we wonder if their ancestors' history has more to do with this perception than how the dog actually behaves. A. The American Pitbull Terrier. Blue-nose Pitbull Terriers were originally used in Britain for bear and bull baiting. Thankfully, bull and bear baiting was eventually outlawed, but this meant the barbaric Brits then turned to dog fighting as it was easier to conceal. Pitbull Terriers were bred to be stronger and more aggressive to stand a better chance of winning their fight. Their tenacity won them a popularity which has made them ideal candidates for illegal dog fighting. However, what we consistently miss throughout this saddening history is how trainable this dog is. When he finds himself in the right hands with an experienced owner, the Pit is the most loving, affectionate and loyal dog you could ever wish to meet. They are alert and intelligent and have thrived as service dogs. Unfortunately, Pits have found themselves subject to much breed-specific legislation, which means they have been banned in a number of municipalities or at least restricted. So the one half of the mix has a controversial past. What about the other one, the Rottweiler? B. Rottweiler, aka Rottie. The American Kennel Club describes these guys as a loving and confident guardian. They are actually the oldest herding dog dating back to Roman times. It is believed that the present-day Rottie descends from the Roman drover dogs, which were very mastiff-like. When the Romans were conquering Europe, they traveled with cattle as their food source. They used the drover dogs to keep the cattle with them. Fast forward to the World Wars and interest in the Rottweiler peaked yet again. They were used as messenger, ambulance, draft and guard dogs. Their work ethic hasn't been forgotten to this day, with many Rotties being used in search and rescue capacities, acting as key members in the rescue efforts for both the Oklahoma City and World Trade disasters. They are large and muscular, presenting with an unwavering endurance. One more thing to note, catch them at the end of the day when their family is together and you will have the silliest dog you could ever wish to meet. They have no concept of personal space, or their great size. They will jump on your lap and chase flies into the side of the sofa. The Rottie will have you laughing until your sides hurt. Number 3. Rottweiler Pitbull Mix Temperament and Personality. We know it's difficult to predict the temperament of a crossbreed dog or a hybrid, as they could possess any characteristics of their parents. The Pitweiler is no different. You may end up with a more pit temperament, a more Rottie temperament, or a mix of them both. The best chance you have of predicting their temperament is by asking questions about their parents and how they have been socialized as a puppy. As we have mentioned, both parents have working backgrounds with an incredible prey drive. Thanks to this, the Pitbull Rottweiler mix has an unfaltering love to play. Ensure you have a box full of toys to throw around the yard and the lounge. The Pitweiler is best suited to those families who have experience with large breeds dogs. These guys are super intelligent and highly trainable for those who have the time to commit. Expect to spend upwards of 60 minutes per day exercising these cheeky guys, with additional time spent working on some training or brain games. The Pitweiler loves to be busy and can get bored easily. For that reason, they don't tolerate being left alone for long periods. If you do leave them, expect to see the following behavior: going potty in the house, chewing/digging at exit points, doors, windows, gates, barriers, pacing, excessive panting, escape attempts, vocalization, howling, barking, whining, crying, etc. This guard dog can be super friendly with anyone you meet. However, we have to consider their ancestors and their roles as protector. Rottweiler and Pitbull hybrids can be alert and wary, which is why socialization is so important with these guys. It is also worth noting the aloof quality that Rotties are renowned for. It is quite common for a Rottie to just ignore people. This can be passed on to your dog. Don't take it personally. I bet there are some days you feel like ignoring certain humans too. Let's have a look at what it takes to care for this incredible mix on a daily basis. Number 4. Exercising a Rottweiler and Pitbull mix. Your Rottweiler Pitbull mix will love being busy and having a job to do, not faring well being bored. Expect to spend upwards of 60 minutes per day exercising him, plus additional time training and playing. Despite this guy's friendly nature, you have to consider the legal requirements of owning a pit mix. Firstly, pit mix dogs may not actually be legal in your municipality. Even if they are, they could be restricted. This means that you could potentially be limited to leash walking only. Going back to the Rottie's aloof nature, this could be a good thing. If your pup has inherited this aloofness, recall can be an issue. That trash can on the other side of the park is just far more interesting than you. Better to be safe than sorry and keep him on leash. Whilst the Pitweiler is happy hiking up trails or playing in the yard, they do have an off switch. They will happily chill out on the sofa, though, like their Rottie parent, have no concept of personal space or their size. They truly believe a human's lap is the best place to be. Number 5. Training a Pitweiler. Keep training sessions short and don't try to cover too many commands or behaviors in one session. As with all dogs, they respond best to positive reinforcement and reward-based training. We know that aversive techniques and punishment actually create and exacerbate problematic behaviors. Use food and toy rewards when your guy is behaving how you want him to. Ignore and redirect when he is demonstrating less than desirable behaviors. Again, coming back to the aloof nature often found in his parent, training can sometimes be challenging if he continually ignores you. Keep training sessions short and don't try to cover too many commands or behaviors in one session. As with all dogs, they respond best to positive reinforcement and reward-based training. We know that aversive techniques and punishment actually create and exacerbate problematic behaviors. Use food and toy rewards when your guy is behaving how you want him to. Ignore and redirect when he is demonstrating less than desirable behaviors. Again, coming back to the aloof nature often found in his parent, Training can sometimes be challenging if he continually ignores you.